Life Through My Own Lens is a program that teaches the technical and creative skills of storytelling to 7th to 12th graders. So through this program, they will learn everything from how to budget, they will learn public speaking, they will learn writing skills, they'll learn how to use a camera, how to edit in industry standard software.
Over the course of the program, we taught the students a variety of things all around storytelling. One of the biggest things that we wanted to instill in them is that your creative expression and your perception on the world is a gift to the world, right? And it doesn't exist in that world until they bring it to life. So we wanted to teach them, how do you bring that to life? How do you see a vision? How do you see a perspective of something? And then you tell it to others.
One of the things I want you to say to yourself with me right now, we're going to maximize our strengths and manage our weaknesses. Could everybody say that? We're going to maximize our strengths and manage our weaknesses.
Can you talk to us a little bit about what you learned today?
I learned how to public speak, or we learned about expressing emotion during speaking.
We had to read out poems and do dramatic reads, which is really important because body language can tell a story in itself, and you want people to understand you and connect with you and with what you're saying.
Lenses become really, really important when you want to tell your viewer the story of the scene, the environment, your subject, where they are.
To watch them kind of go from having this bored kind of oh, what is she talking about? Look, while I'm doing the presentation, to then being like, oh my God, this is amazing. Look at this picture. Look at what I did with this lens. This is awesome. Can I use a different lens? I want to try macro. I want to try the fisheye.
What has been your favorite moment of the program so far?
Today, because we get to come outside and take pictures. I never did this before. I never actually worked on cameras. I thought it was cool. That's actually somebody from Canon.
I feel like I've always had an interest in photography, but we've just never had cameras or anything like that.
Access is a huge thing. The digital divide is real. Being able to provide access to imaging equipment is really, really important, and not just do it on a platform that's okay, but do it on a platform where it looks great and it sounds great. And it also gives them the ability to feel important, because you are giving them this equipment that they don't normally have access to, and it makes them feel, special. It makes them feel important that you're trusting them with this equipment. And in turn, I think it helps them to tell better stories.
They're so creative, so smart. I like how they can sometimes take what seems like menial tasks, sometimes, what aren't the most creative tasks, and they turn it into a whole production and creation. It's really fun just how creative they are.
You don't have to be a big deal artist to figure this one out. Do you like this picture better or that picture better? This is everybody else with a camera or an iPhone is going to take this picture, but you can take that picture. I think it's awesome that Canon supports a program like this. You can talk about photography all day, and you can talk about how cool it is to take pictures with your phone. I think for students to actually see this and look through it and hold it and start to get a little comfortable with it, it's super empowering and it's super, super cool. It just is.
Okay, that's so good. You did really good. Okay, you did really good.
Can you explain to me your process?
Oh, my process? I'm trying to figure out how light affects pictures in black and white.
The best part of today was taking the pictures. I learned how to adjust the lighting a lot, and you don't need all that equipment just to make a really pretty picture.
Starting this with kids who are really young is super cool. Super, super, for 50 ways.
What have you learned so far over the course of the program?
A lot of things. I gotta kind of get my brain loaded up.
I think a program like Life Through My Own Lens has a huge impact on kids. As you think about the power of storytelling and what storytelling can do for a community, what storytelling can do for a child, it allows you to see yourselves in a lot of ways.
It's been really fun. I liked being the person behind the camera. That was really fun. I wasn't really expecting learning about lighting or storytelling, which was pretty cool. And also I wasn't expecting to learn how to edit.
Storytelling is so important for them to be able to have that voice and to be able to share those stories so that they not only feel like they have a creative outlet, but also that they don't feel alone.
If you don't see your story in media, in movies, and all these different things, how do you know how to deal with and move and navigate with yourself, right? So allowing these kids the opportunity to understand that their stories are important and their stories can be told, and they can be told by them, I think is so impactful on the overall psyche of these kids, and allowing them to continue to grow and manifest into who they want to be, and to understand that their own imagination and their own creativity has no limits, it has no bounds.
If there's one thing that's like unexpected that I didn't know about life through my own lens, it was that people make it look a lot easier than it is. It's like you have to put in so much patience with it, and this has really been helping me like set up more of my patience a lot. I feel like this was needed. This is almost like therapeutic almost.
Well, I hope LTMOL on Lens becomes a national program. I would love to see this implemented across many cities around the country, one in our hometown of Los Angeles.
But we're very proud of this program. We're very proud of our scholars that are in this program and those in the future that are coming.
Being able to keep putting more amazing, beautiful, talented, diverse storytellers out there in the world is our mission. I believe storytelling is one of the most powerful tools in the world. And so us being able to provide that to our kids and provide that to this community, I think it's gonna have such a huge impact, right, on this city, and then what can that do in this state, in this nation, and across the world.
I would support the vision of Black Cub Productions because I feel like these are kids who wouldn't otherwise necessarily be crossing paths with this. And also they're seeing these guys at Black Cub Productions actually showing them what it's about as experts doing this. And they're not experts and they're 90 years old. They're like experts, like, oh, I could know a guy like this. That's pretty cool, you know? And I think the biggest thing is this sense of, for young kids to think, oh, I could do that. He's doing it, I could do that. Do you know what I mean? It just makes it all of a sudden possible. What was that Michelle Obama's thing, like you can't be what you can't see? Isn't that a saying? It's that, right? And it's like, well, I can see it, you know? To me, that's just as valuable as it gets.
I want to encourage other people to join this because this is an incredible program that you and Eric have. I needed this.
My name is Amir Parks. I play football and I live in Syracuse, New York.
My name is Latrice Judge. I'm a small business owner. I want to be one, and I live in Syracuse, New York.
What's up, guys? Today I'm about to get interviewed by Life Through My Lens. Let's get right into it.
Singing just brings me joy. Just like, because I know I'm good at it, and I know that it makes me happy.
I think it was started when you were that necessarily feel like when I really feel uplifted
and how you see the world.